So Shavi FS Hub, the the tech market will experience a stronger turbulence after a Chinese AI new startup, DeepSeek. You know, its emergence has a very strong effect in the US tech market. Shavi FS Hub, Nvidia. So Nvidia is going to face very tough challenge. Their stock, Nvidia stock, has fallen 10% today after the proclamation by DeepSeek, function and its apex body, performance ratio, reduction in cost, accessibility to other startups. Nvidia stocks have dropped. And considering the fact that DeepSeek built their technology on the inferior in Nvidia chip. They sold them a low-end chip. With the low-end chip, they were able to outperform big companies like Meta and the rest of them. It's very crazy. It shows a lot of corruption going on in the tech industry. That's what it shows. So DeepSeek emergence as a potential challenger to US AI companies is expected to significantly impact the US tech market. With its breakthrough model offering performance comparable to leading offerings at a fraction of the cost, DeepSeek may puncture some of the capex referrals surrounding major US tech companies like Meta and Microsoft. Here are some potential implications of DeepSeek rise. Reduce hardware demand. DeepSeek efficient approach to AI training may reduce the demand for advanced hardware, potentially impacting companies that rely heavily on hardware sale. Nvidia is going to be affected. Nvidia is going to be affected by this. And that is why you see the market open 10th today, Nvidia stock dropped by 10%. So it's an opportunity for you to look into going, you want to go long into Nvidia stock. So I'm going to use line chart to give you a clue, not a financial advice, but to tell you if you are interested in going in Nvidia. I mean, this just it's like FOMO. It's just a news that comes up in the fund in trading. In trading, everything has effect. So whatever comes up can literally affect the market and change trade dynamics. And it literally opened the Nvidia in 10% drop. And the market will always look for an opportunity to react in some kind of way. So every information counts. Every information counts in the financial market. So whatever information the market gets, it wants to leverage on it. It wants to use it. That's how the market is programmed. So we are using a line chart, and outside the line chart, you're going to find out a very strong price action at this level where price created here a supply roof, price create here a supply roof, price create here a supply roof. May I remind you this weekly time frame? This weekly time frame. So we're looking at it and we have a break of structure at this level. Price create here supply roof, break of a supply roof, price returns on demand. So on technical, you want to see price return back into this level for a potential entry to see if you will continue in the direction of the larger trend. Nvidia is bullish. So despite the good news coming from DeepSeek OpenAI, I believe that the Chinese are about to crash a US tech company. I will tell you for free. I will tell you for free. DeepSeek is going to crash US tech companies because there's a whole lot of upset. It's more like a tech coup. So what others, Meta is spending 40 billion, 60 billion, and what they are doing, these guys are doing it for fraction, for few less than $100 million. So it only shows the high level of corruption in the among tech executives. That's all it shows. If they can spend over 60 billion to design something that someone else will use 100 million to do, it just tells you the corruption, the level of corruption, corporate corruption. That's what it tells you. So I think I like what DeepSeek is doing, and though there are a lot of whole copy inside it, and it lacks originality, but however it is, it's going to create competitiveness in the tech world. And the most important thing is everybody's going to sit up. So it's now becoming a very strong challenge. So the tech world will face a whole lot of challenge. So if you are looking at trading AI stocks, I will tell you Nvidia, ARM, Qualcomm, they will all experience red days. So you just be careful with going long. Their market is going to take correction. Their stocks are going to plummet. We have already seen Nvidia, the leading baby in the tech stock, drop by 10% as the market opened. And to the point that Nvidia broke a break of a weekly supply roof. Now price is supposed to return on the demand floor, but still broke the structure. But however, we don't want to celebrate into this structure. We want to see how the week close. So if the week closes the way we expect, then we know that Nvidia stock will continue to drop. So if Nvidia stock continue to drop, that would be a good time for you to save some money to get into the big tech, stocks. It's really going to help you a lot. And for those who are into investing in stock, I will tell you, Nvidia broke a support after price creating here a supply roof. We have here a supply roof. We have here a supply roof, break of a supply roof. On technical, price should return here an uptrend. But because of the effect of the fundamental, because of the information surrounding the DeepSeek innovation, price broke the demand floor. On technical, I expect it to retest and continue to sell. So if you want to buy Nvidia stock, I think now if I apply my vertical root strategy and we are looking to buy Nvidia stock, one of the places I'll let you to wait if you can get into the stock is to allow price sinking into at 107.87 will be good to buy Nvidia stock. That would be nice. At 107, it will really make a whole lot of sense to getting into the stock at that price. That represents a significant drop in price from 140. So you see, buying stocks, some people buy stocks blindly without having somebody who will monitor your stocks. Now you spend, let's say you spend $200,000 in the Nvidia stock because your friends told you buy stock, buy stock, buy stock, buy stock, and you bought that stock. Look at the price today, your stock has fallen. Is it a wise investment? So when you are buying stock because you are rich, try and understand the technical aspect of stock. You need to look at charts. You need to see where you are buying. Are you buying on a demand floor or you are buying on supply? Because when market is in supply, you're going for a buy, it's going to turn you to a seller. It's going to turn you to yourself. And a lot of people didn't see this coming, but I also saw it. The last time I did Nvidia stock analysis, you can see the price here, creating a descending trend line on the weekly time frame. For the weekly close, we've had price. For every time price touch the supply roof, it's a drop in price. So it's already more like a time bomb waiting to explode. It's just looking for whatever that will trigger it for it to clear the whole floor. So Nvidia stock will continue to drop. I just want to say it this way: the stock will continue to go down. It will continue to go down. So if we get to 107, that would be a good time to look for a buy opportunity. That would really be a good time for you to look for an opportunity to getting into the market. And let's look at if we have some kind of confirmation to that analysis. So we are right on this structure after we clone our roof and we brought it to a floor, and price has given us that if this rally back into price of Nvidia is something that investors are keen on, I want to see a rise in Nvidia stocks after price updating the supply roof on two different occasions. Price returns to the demand floor to see Nvidia stocks continue surge. So you see here, price have created here supply roof one, and price created another supply roof two. And after that, price have turned on to, you know, triple touch, creating a descending trend line, and after which, on strong fundamental data coming in from the DeepSeek AI new startup, doing incredibly well at a reduced rate and offer a faster processing. I mean, far much better than Open Chat GPT and the rest of other things US AI startups are doing. So I believe the future for these guys are still very bright. DeepSeek it's going to create a serious coup in the tech industry, and the US companies are going to sit up and reduce their costs and stop corporate fraud. I mean, it doesn't make sense spending 40 billion, 60 billion to design something someone else is going to use 100 million to do. It just tells you the level of corruption. So if they continue that way, these guys are going to edge them out for sure. So I'll be doing a whole lot of research on AI stocks and the rise of AI, and we'll be looking at AI related stocks and see if there are other companies that are investing in DeepSeek. So we'll look at who are the parent owners of DeepSeek, who are those that invested money in DeepSeek. So we'll check out those companies. If we find those companies who invested in DeepSeek, then we could look at into their structure, look at into their stocks, because from there, as soon as DeepSeek continues to get that market recognition, those companies will rise. But for now, Nvidia, ARM, Qualcomm, and the rest of other US tech companies may be going down. So what I see for Nvidia on a weekly time frame after market open on a strong gap. There was a strong gap for Nvidia stock this morning. Market dropped by over 10%. And I see a significant drop because the drop, that bearish drop, is like a falling knife. It broke a demand floor. Break of a demand floor leads it to a supply roof. So when the market return, it's going to become a supply structure. On that note, the market will continue to sell down. Now, what this happens is that the sentiment of investors have changed. For example, if you have investors who are doing dollar cost average, now you notice that the price you are expecting that in the future Nvidia was anticipated to continue rising. Now you are seeing a 10% drop. It is anticipated that the price maybe by close of the month it could be up to 15 or 20%. So investors could begin to sell out their stocks. So technically, if we have random seller for stocks, the price will continue to drop, indicating lower demand, higher supply. So in this case, I believe that sentiment for those who hold Nvidia stocks might be looking at relinquishing their position. So if that continues to happen, I see Nvidia stock continue to drop, and also at the end of the day to create an opportunity for those who want to invest in stocks to come in, because some people want to buy when price is dipped. So you buy the dip, it's still in a rally. The price is bullish. So you wait for price to dip, then you go in. So it will be a good time if you're an investor, if you have money. It's not a financial advice. Talk with your financial advisor. I'm just giving you a clue as to what the structure of the market is saying, and also giving you some fundamentals. So I will do an extensive research this week on everything surrounding Nvidia stocks, and to see if there's a possibility that when price come into 107.87, Nvidia stocks could continue to see a push into liquidity to continue in the direction of the trend, which is bullish. So for now, Nvidia is going to look a small drop. It's going to drop for now. So that is what we see using our strategy. ShaVFS Hub, Nvidia. Sorry, for those people that like to buy stock blindly. You buy stock, you don't check your stock, your money will just turn to nothing. That is what trading is. So even those who are buying bond, everything you see is tradable. So you need to be checking. You need to check. You need to check. You can't buy blindly. So if you buy blindly, you're technically doing that yourself. So that's it. So before you buy stocks, you need to talk with a stockbroker who is well experienced, who understands charts. It's not just only fundamental analysis, but somebody who understands technical analysis. So feel free if you have any stock you want me to analyze, you send me the stock, I will do the chart and tell you what I see and what the market interpretation for it, and also tell you what to do. I don't advise anybody to, I mean, it's your personal decision, but if you want me to do any analysis for you, I'm open to do analysis for free. I don't need your money. I don't need anything from you. So a lot of people ask, why do you know this? I don't need anything from anybody. Okay? So that's it.